Lots of stuff that we can talk about here. Of course, your phone calls and thoughts are certainly welcome. We've been, for most of the show, been discussing the crazy new video from Project Veritas outing a Pfizer executive for just being a sicko, not concerned with human life at all, and not empathetic, and doing some crazy stuff scientifically, like possibly... they're saying they're considering mutating the COVID in order to create new strains in order to make a bunch of money selling new vaccines, which shouldn't surprise some of the more conspiracy-minded people out there.
That's probably just solidified all of those people 100% and then brought a whole bunch of other people who were kind of sitting the fence on it.
By the way, tonight it is Ian.
And Matt.
And Joe.
Indeed. All right, so we're going to go to your phone calls and thoughts here, and then we'll get into the M&M's controversy. It's we talked about it several weeks ago.
My mouth is watering already.
But M&M's is going to get rid of their mascots, apparently. We'll talk about it coming up here. But first, your phone calls and thoughts. We're going first to Joe is in Maryland. Joe, go ahead.
Hi, Ian. Hi, Matt. Hi, Joe.
Welcome,
How
sir.
are you?
Alrighty. Hey, you guys are in my prayers always.
Thanks. What's on your mind tonight?
That Project Veritas thing with that dude from Pfizer.
Yeah.
If they're evolving the virus so they can make antibodies, what are they called again? Give you shots to
the vaccines?
Fight it off or something.
Yeah.
Well, one, the virus isn't there. Two, they would have to release that virus for the people to get infected to have to take the shots. Now, have you thought about that?
Yeah. That's what he was saying, basically, in this undercover interview.
Flu shot.
Right. They would have to release that virus and put another plague on the world.
Kill people.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And
hey, you got to break a few eggs to make an omelet, right?
Yeah, why don't we break the people who work at Pfizer's eggs?
Yeah. Yeah, how many of them, by the way, are taking the vaccine?
I would be curious to know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, also with the seed oil and stuff like that, I think what the seed oil does, it gives you too many omega-6 vitamins there. And what that does is it kind of like cancels out the omega-3s and the omega-9s. And it's a bit of a strain on your heart. Also, with plants, their seeds mainly are poisonous. That's to deter animals from, eating them and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be another reason why, certain seed oils are bad for you.
Sure, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Very good,
and,
Joe.
It's pretty rotten what I'm thinking about with that. Project Veritas should be given an A+ for what they did.
Yeah, instead they got their offices raided last year in 2021, I think it was.
That's
November
right.
of 2021, the federal government, the FBI, raided multiple of their employees, and I believe also James O'Keefe ended up getting raided as well. And they didn't arrest anyone; they just confiscated laptops and cell phones and things like that.
Yeah, wasn't that over the Biden?
Yep, that's right. The Hunter diary, or the Ashley Biden's diary.
Oh, Ashley Biden's diary. That's right. We don't want to forget about Ashley Biden's diary. That was an intriguing story.
Yeah. So they,
the people from Project Veritas are doing a great job when the government's raiding them.
100%.
Yep. That's a good indicator.
These days, if the FBI is kicking in your door, it probably means you're an A+ star human being.
I have to say, though, Project Veritas, they need to stop using Apple. My God. Like, if they don't want their stuff to be seen, they need to, use something a little more secure, right?
I don't know. I don't know how secure or insecure Apple is. I know that the FBI did get upset at them several years ago when it was, it was in California, one of those shootings. They wanted the FBI wanted to get into the Apple iPhone of the alleged shooter back then. I think it was San Bernardino, if you remember that one. It was like a government guy that shot up a government office or something.
But Apple wouldn't let them in.
Apple wouldn't. Well, they said that we can't, right? Like it's encrypted. Sorry, can't get you in. But then again, they've also been working with the government in other ways. So you never really know. Sometimes these companies seem like they're putting their foot down and they're standing up for privacy, and then the next moment they're turning over all the info they got. So it's hard to say.
Yeah, and don't ever forget who bit the first apple and who talked him into it.
Thank you, Joe, for the call tonight. I appreciate it, man.
Guys.